Okay, welcome to another C64 gameplay. This week it's a look at Arnie, which not really, but kind of tenuously inspired by works of the actor. But this was developed by Chris Butler, who brought a heck of a lot of great C64 games during the era, and published by Zeppelin back in 1992, as the title screen says. I remember originally seeing this reviewed in Zap. It got some pretty good marks. It was like nice little isometric action game that got some good scores, and it's what I always wanted to play. So, got this pretty recently, so another recent one. I thought I could finally go sit down and play it properly, see what it's like. Story-wise, it's pretty basic. Your classic one-man army dropping into an enemy base, and the objective is basically to find the general and take him out to save the day. Pretty much all there is on the inlay. So we'll dive in and see how we go. You can see you get your shovel lift. Controls itself pretty straightforward. Joystick, no. It's fairly bare bones. You can sort of see from the track mode that, well, there wasn't really a track mode, it was just the title screen with the score table. And the sort of continuing thing here. But, down the bottom you've got your score, lives, and current weapon. As you go through the map, you see that you pretty much have, and you can sort of see, as you go through the map, you see these little pointers to indicate where to go. Which is probably the one thing that's a bit weak, is that there's just one level. You can sort of see that from the description. This soldier in the light red is how you get power-ups. And then I just lost it. But the idea of the power-ups is they'll upgrade your weapon. You upgrade through a chain. So at the moment, the default weapon is this rifle. You upgrade to a machine gun, then a rocket launcher, then a flamethrower. They also give you... They're also much tougher, and you can... I do love the little animation. I guess because really, there's a lot of player sprite. The player sprite really shares similarities, so... So the idea is you walk around, shoot anything that moves, get to the end. I've not been able to do it. I've gotten a good chunk of the way through, but it's hard to tell exactly how far in you are, as the level actually curves around. You can you'll see a bit, in a bit you'll see, so we've got the light machine gun. See it curves down, and we're sort of like a little, and we've got the rocket launcher. Oh, and I've just lost the rocket launcher. I had a good game earlier, got a pretty decent score. I do love that a rifle can pretty much take out a giant vehicle with that many hits, or that few hits. Don't think that'd be possible in reality, but hey. I mean, the game is pretty much inspired by... Oh, game over. It's pretty much, inspired by classic one-man army films. As far as other platforms, they did release... It was a game with the same name on the Amiga that Zeppelin brought out. When they brought this out, they brought Arnie on the Amiga, but it's pretty much a completely different game. The other thing you can comment is the box art. And there was a sequel which as Chris Butler didn't program, was not so good. I had the demo of that, it was not so good. Let's just say that. But this, on the other hand, is really cheerful fun. In the sense that pretty straightforward. It's a straightforward blaster. It does what it does well. Yes, there's no mind-meltingly spectacular SIB music. It's pretty much basic sound effects. There's no crazy color tricks. There's a lot of the thrills that you would expect from a good C64 game aren't really here. But it is really playable. It probably would have been a commercial release, 1987 or so. It scrolls smooth. even though there's one level, it's still quite a long run to get through. And it does a lot of things right. So I'd probably say, I mean, it's not anywhere near as high ranking as I think the reviews would give it, but it's definitely one I'm enjoying. Especially, you know, it was a game that was what, £2 or £3, and it's certainly worth it at that price. I think I paid not much more. Well, that was close. Damn it. You sort of see how the level is curving around, which I like from the sort of progression of a place. Yeah, unlike a lot of these kind of games where you'd be just walking vertically up the screen. You know, Commando did it, Ikari Warriors did it, a lot of other games did it. Here, I feel you're infiltrating something bigger, and it works the game's advantage. Oh well. I think that's pretty much it. Let me just enter my score. So yeah, it's one of those, you know, it's a game I wanted to hunt down for quite a long time, and it's one that is actually quite a good bit of fun. It's a good like action challenge, and there are those games that I really do like in that regard. You know, the presentation's a bit basic, and you know, but I think for what it was at the price, I think it was worth it, and I'm really enjoying it now. It's one I'm definitely going to play some more time for. Yeah, it's a good mix of challenge, good gameplay, all in a pretty standard package. So would I say check this out? Yeah, I would. I honestly would say it's worth checking out. Finding a copy, it isn't that rare for such a late era game. I've actually seen it quite a few times online compared to other games released in the period. So you could have a chance of finding if you care, or if not, you know, game base or the likes. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this. Thank you to everyone who subscribes, everyone who's been commenting and enjoying. I've seen a big, good little burst activity lately. Thanks again for watching. I look forward to bringing you another game soon. Thanks.